Well done. See, if you would have lived earlier, we may have been able to get in an episode of Silent Hill. It was only like 3% drop frames, mostly green. Like it was low yellow for a little bit. But this time around, it's straight up been red like this whole time and back up in the 20s and 30s. You were with your dad? I didn't know you had one of those. Did you guys catch a film? Play some catch? I was able to fix my other issue with the PC. You adopted a dad on a walk? Is this like that fucking Asian dude from How I Met Your Mother? That guy is pretty cool. I wish I could find one of those. Oh, you just ended up going on a walk. See, it helps to read all of the words. Yeah, no, I completely feel you. I've been feeling that way this week too from sitting in the house. Like I keep telling myself like, "Oh, I need to start cycling more and I need to go on longer rides," but like I've just been so drained this week. I don't feel like fucking moving. But then at the same time, like I'm feel like my skeleton's gonna evaporate if I don't fucking get out and do something. I did go on a walk last night with Ariel. Dude, I have so much stuff to tell you. I did fix the PS2 mouse worked perfectly fine. I didn't have to do a goddamn thing. Everything worked flawlessly. As soon as I plugged that in. Your skeleton feels itchy from inaction. Yeah, exactly. And then let's see. Okay, so did I send you the picture of what's going on with our sprinkler system and the fucking sidewalk? This is gonna be a semi-long story. Didn't I? Fucking didn't. All right, go look at Discord. There's a 9-second video. This is very important to the story. It's pertinent. 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 Pepperidge Farm remembers. Pepperidge Farm won't remember if you don't watch the fucking video. Okay, so now that you're caught up to speed, let's run by the last 24 hours, I guess. So, I sent that video to, dude. And then we proceeded to have a 15-minute conversation about what was happening there. Now, I'm gonna tell you exactly how I explained it and then explain what happened. So, have the sprinklers on one side of the mailbox, and then 4 feet over on the neighbor's side, we have 2 sprinklers over on another strip of lawn, right? Well, the fucking sprinklers under the mailbox seem to have broken. And I brought that up. So, like, the dude was just trying to explain to me what was happening. And I was like, I just explained it. There's a pipe on one side of the mailbox and a pipe on the other. It's broken under the mailbox. Well, what you got is there's on the neighbor's house, we got a little patch of lawn over there. Yeah, there's 2 sprinklers over there. Well, on the neighbor's side, where the property line is, yeah, there's 2 sprinklers over there. There's 2 sprinklers on that side of the mail. But yeah, exactly. That's what I just said. There's a sprinkler on the top, and then there's a sprinkler on the yeah, there's 2 sprinklers over there on the bottom. This went on for 15 fucking minutes until I just walked away after he got out a piece of paper to try to draw where the 2 sprinklers were. Like, yes, there are 2 goddamn sprinklers over there. There's another goddamn sprinkler on the other side. We need to fucking dig that shit up and fucking pull out the goddamn line and replace it. Holy fuck, why is this conversation so goddamn hard? So today comes, right? And I get done mowing the lawn, and he's out there, and he picks up a couple trowels, and starts digging away at the corner sprinkler. And then my bio mom was like, "Would you be willing to help if he needs it?" I was like, "Fuck no," and I explained the entire situation. Yeah, I can't stand him this morning either. And then finally, after like an hour, I get a message. I hate to ask, but like, can you go help him? He needs your help. Fuck no. I already said no. You want me to do it? I'll do it when I'm fucking available to do it. I had no intentions of dealing with that right now. I have other shit to do that I just told you about. I'm trying to fix controllers. I'm trying to fix my computer. I'm trying to build a website. I'm trying to write a book on how to build PCs. There's a lot of other shit I have to do that's actually trying to make me money so that I can get the fuck out of here and have you guys stop bitching about the fact that I don't have enough money. So I finally, after another hour goes by, go out to look. And yeah, he finally realized, like, oh, I think we're gonna have to call somebody. That's more than I was thinking. You can't dig that out with a little hand trowel. It's like, yeah, no, you got to dig 3 feet out on one side and 9 inches down. Yeah, it's about 9 inches down. Yeah. The most aggravating 24 hours of my fucking life. Yes, yes. I think that to myself every fucking day. Then he starts talking to me like, yeah, it'd probably take us a couple weeks. I was like, yes, that's exactly what I was saying. It's going to take me at least a fucking week just to dig it out. Oh, and then the guy finally came for the Viva La Bam DVDs, so I did sell those. Yay! But then the other thing is I still don't have enough money for things right now. But also, um, the Sega Saturn controller. Are we lagging? It's buffering. Anyway, the Sega Saturn controller adapter was back in stock for like 12 hours, and then it went out of stock again. It pissed me off because like that would have been 15 fucking dollars cheaper if I can get it on Amazon. I was like, yeah, it's back in stock. Hopefully it'll be there for a few weeks. It wasn't even there in there for 24 fucking hours. I'm still debating because I mean I'm almost out of smokables. I know I've been trying to quit for like years, but I don't think I can at this rate until I get out of this fucking house. In a better mental health situation. But yeah, I was going to get that because I figured I don't need anything else right now. I just got Ariel's food. Bills are paid. So I'm pretty sure in the next 3 to 4 weeks, I can at least make half of what I need. Like that feels 100% achievable. I mean, realistically, it's not. It doesn't feel that unachievable, but I just don't want to, say I can guarantee myself a couple $100 in the next couple weeks. I don't understand it. I posted a tech video. Well, I don't get it because like I posted a tech video on one TikTok and it didn't get any video views at all. Like three of the videos were stuck at a view for a whole day, and now they're only at 4 days later. And then I posted a continuance of one of them on my other TikTok, and it got, like a few hundred views and 15 comments. Did you release file for everything? Got file for stuff, even if you don't think you're gonna get it. That unemployment, that EBT. Oh, that's another thing that's pissing me off right now because like, oh Jesus Christ. Okay, let's get into those. So the one thing is it's going viral right now on TikTok that with the government shutdown, EBT is being cut and people will no longer be able to get food stamps. And it's being spread misinformationally on TikTok that is being effective as of November 1st, which is not fucking true because as someone who is on EBT, if you go to their fucking website, it shows that the recent announcement from 3 days ago says that if the government shutdown continues through December, they're not sure it can continue. It does say that, it's guaranteed through October, but it says nothing about them being cut for November. It just says if, if the government shutdown continues through December, we're uncertain of where this is going to go. Exactly. This is my fucking point. Which leads me to my next irritation of the day. It's also been going viral that this fucking chick, DoorDasher, went on and said that she was SA'd by one of her deliveries. Well, I did go down that rabbit hole, and there are two sides to that whole internet division. You've got people that are on her side, claiming that she's completely in the right and she has no right to be fired by DoorDash. And then you've got, okay, let's back up a little bit. So, moral of the story is, she allegedly posted a video of this dude who was passed out on the couch, not butt ass naked, but like Winnie the Pooh style, no pants on, long out and everything. After she delivered his food. Now, the reason why DoorDash fired her was because she posted videos of this dude naked on his fucking couch on the goddamn internet. Now, that leads me to my next point. A lot of people seem to not believe that there's actual video evidence out there or photo evidence of her at the door, at all, since, her original videos have been removed. But, yeah, there are enough TikTok detectives out there that have, screen caps and videos. Unfortunately, I haven't thought to save them until now, and I haven't come across another one yet. But yeah, you can see that when she walks up to the fucking door, it is cracked. It is not wide open, it is cracked. And she pushes it open and then turns around the corner to get a full view while she's fully recording a video. So, like, I'm kind of in the third party of, like, everybody was kind of in the wrong here, and there was no SA involved. Most of the comment sections that I've seen are like people saying like, yeah, never mind, I'm reactivating my DoorDash. But she's crashing the fuck out. She's like, she was like, I don't know if you remember the videos of Kendra with her AI thing. She's sitting there like wide-eyed like that, the fucking crazy eyes, just screaming, I'm the victim, I'm the victim, I'm the fucking victim here. I was sexually assaulted. I got fired from my job. The police won't do anything. So she's just screaming about how she's the victim and like nobody will do anything and nobody believes her. And then, she's kind of reworded the story multiple times now. I have no idea what you said there, but yeah. Oh yeah, no, I've heard a lot of different stories. But there have been at least 3 people that have posted screenshots and a video clip of the door cracked and then the door fully open. And I've seen plenty of pictures of the door fully open with her inside, with him and his pants open, to match up that those correlate and that she definitely opened the fucking door. somebody was dead on what one chick was talking about, how, like, regardless of if it was done on purpose or not, like, it was definitely not appropriately handled in any way, shape, or form. Like, the best case was he was, either dead or in some kind of mental or, mental episode, regardless of impairment or actual, mental disability. But a wellness check should have been done. The police should have been called. DoorDash should have been notified. That way, the proper people can actually go through, try to figure out what needs to happen. Is this dude a creep, or did something just fucking happen? Is he just fucking tripping on shrooms? Like, what's going on? Yeah, exactly. It would be sexual harassment, but sexual assault is pretty wild. And from what I've heard, most of the assault victims kind of feel the same way. Yeah, like, I was completely on her side, until all the other evidence started coming out. I was like, man, fuck that, fuck DoorDash, fuck that guy. Wait a minute, he was asleep? I mean, still, but wait a minute, the door wasn't open? Wait a minute, you not only took a picture, you took video? Wait a minute, there was a whole ass, like, 2 to 3 feet that you had to move after you opened the door? Like, it's not DoorDash's fault, that's just your shitty area. Although then again, maybe the DoorDashers in your area are like the ones in mine. Like, I know it's a shitty area, and so, like, I'm just gonna eat the food. Say it got stolen. That logic does not check out for me. That's like, expecting the police to stop crime. Like, they're barely able to figure out what happened afterward. Like, you want them to do to like, you're talking about some Minority Report shit with Tom Cruise with the precogs. Stop a crime before it happens. We know you were about to steal that DoorDash meal. We got you now, you little bitch. I mean, honestly, what do you want them to do? Amazon has the same fucking, well, not even Amazon. Packages in general have that same fucking problem. Porch pirates. I mean, I can go on Ring right now and find 15 neighbors in this city in the last 24 hours that have had the package stolen. I guarantee you. How's DoorDash gonna catch the not catch them, but gonna make people stealing shit less of a thing? My point. It's a societal problem, not a DoorDash problem. Realistically, if you're gonna fix that, in my opinion, off the top of my dome right now, I would say we need better social programs, better trained police officers that are more geared with mental health in mind, and is trained for that, how to deal with it, instead of, you know, beating people and stomping on their necks and shit. Having adequate access to healthcare, food, and things of that sort. And then I feel like, you know, some of those problems will go away. Dude, it's ridiculous that police have absolutely no training. Like they have an academy for a few weeks and that's it. Like even firefighters have to go to school for 2 years. Actually, isn't it longer than that? Yeah, firefighters about 2 years. Yeah, it's ridiculous the amount of schooling that lawyers do compared to fucking police. It's fucking obscene. You would think somebody in law, regardless of if they're defending it or protecting and serving it, would have to know a sufficient amount about the law. I was talking about police. I was saying that, you know, firefighters have to go to school for at all because police don't have to go to school. Police just have to go to an academy. Like firefighters actually have classes. Like they have the training academy, but then they have their actual degree program. But yeah, police officers should need to be qualified in law and in mental health services. I've seen so many officers say it too, like, you know, people expect us to be social workers, but we're not. Like, yeah, you really should be. Like, you deal with unhoused people on the constant and, like, you know, drug addicts and all this shit. You need to figure out what to do with them, where to take them, instead of just throwing them in a goddamn jail cell. And like the best thing that some police officers can offer some of these people is like, well, there's a shelter over off of 34th. Like, yeah, we have some of these services, and these services are great, but they're not even the bare minimum of what's needed. Because nobody realistically knows how to navigate the system. But I mean, to be fair, our system is kind of put up in a way to be not easily understood. You know, this whole DoorDash situation also like makes me think about um my 20s and some of the people I was around. Like there was one dude who helped put on some of the shows for the bands that would show up. I forgot what band he hung around with, but yeah, he was just known for getting belligerently drunk and starting to whip his dick out. And like everybody was just cool with it, but I mean like not cool with it, but like yeah, that's him. That's what he does. It was never like a police thing, and I feel like maybe that's what this dude is still at. If it was a drunk thing, Yeah, I'm very thankful that I was never around when that happened. I was always I was always scared. But I mean like, some people are finding it so hard to believe that somebody would get that drunk and like do that. Like no, like some people really are like that. I mean, some people are racist and very angry when they're drunk. So a lot of alcohol change substances in general change you. And for a lot of people, that's not for the better. Yeah, I never knew my bio dad, but from everything I've ever heard, he was a fucking dick and a half when he drank. I met him, once, well, I guess twice when I was 2, but I don't remember that. But when I was 16, he seemed chill, he seemed nice, but like, like I could definitely tell that yeah, maybe not when you're hopped up full of liquor. See, for me, it's unfortunate. I have BPD. It's like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're gonna get. I could be belligerently angry, or I could be belligerently obnoxious, like essentially the cast of Jackass, or I could be absolutely inconsolable and just utterly depressed. You know you don't have to, right? You can just say it's mine. Fuck. Pick a new one. You can do that, you know, right? Like nobody's gonna know. What are you gonna do? Run for president and force everybody to ask you for your birth certificate? Like, yeah, I was actually born September 11th. I'll never forget anymore. I used to forget all the time. But then everything changed. For a couple years? The fuck were you born? Leap year? You said your birthday's every couple years. You didn't say Memorial Day's every couple years on your birthday. Over here acting like you born on February 29th. Oh. Okay, so I'm gonna evaluate. Oh, I can throw this. Yeah, I'm gonna throw this. I don't like that flavor. I thought this was empty, but it's not. There's a bite left, but I don't want it. It's been open for like 3 days. Probably chalky by now. That that was that expensive granola bar. Just the bad flavor. What are you currently doing at this juncture? And where am I at? I would like more food. I ate half of the peanut butter and jelly that I made. Sprinklers are kind of settled. I do need to give them another once over now that I've unplugged those entirely from the system. And then now that I've got my computer working with these Xbox controllers, I need to clean and test them. And then try to fix that PlayStation 2 controller. And then like Wednesday, those Dreamcast ones should be here. Then I can do those and hopefully get paid for all of them. And hopefully tomorrow I can get some more equipment ordered with some help. But tomorrow I also gotta do laundry, take out the trash, start the weeklies. I mean, to be fair, you could also just Winnie the Pooh it. I'm not saying you should. I'm just saying you could. That reminds you have to do dishes. I do too, but I'm not gonna. I only got like 2 or 3 things. I'll do them tomorrow. I got an extra morning cup. Absolutely not. I don't know. That sounds like something Winnie the Pooh would say. I swear to God, I keep refreshing the page on this stupid adapter, thinking like I'll just grab it the next time it's available as soon as it's available. But like I keep thinking like I would have to run down to the bank and deposit the Viva La Bam money. And what if in the like 15 minutes it takes me to get to the bank, somebody else gets the one that's available? I mean, a skirt is still technically not putting on pants, so that works, I guess. Yeah, but see, that's the thing. Depending on what I end up getting depends on if I need to go to the bank or not. Because some of the things I need fucking cash for. Do you see the dilemma? So unless I get more money than I need to figure out what to do with the money I have. So, moral of the story, if this thing can stay out of stock or stay in stock until I get dude to pay for it, that would be great. Because ideally, I would like it to remain in stock long enough for me to finish these controllers, return them, and be like, hey, you want me to do some Sega Saturn ones? Give me $20 and $5 each, and I'll do those too. I have created my own price list for stuff though. Let's see. For like Nintendo and Super Nintendo, I was thinking maybe around 15. That was where my starting point was at least. I might go a little higher. I don't know. And then 35 for like the sanding and polishing and retro brighting. Like 25 for Nintendo 64 and GameCube. 20 for Wii. And then like 25 bucks each for anything with a joystick up until PS2, Xbox 360. That's what I should start considering. What it's gonna be after tax and business expenses. I mean, I've been thinking like yeah, I need to take care of taxes and like trying to include supplies in that, but at the same time, I'm not doing the whole like 30% for taxes and then 50% for profit, 50% for back into the type of. So if that case, like, would that 15 be? That may be a little short now that we're talking about it. Hold on, don't I have a spreadsheet? So it'd be $6 basic. Dollar more than I'm doing for it now. But Yeah. That actually kind of works out. Because at that point, it would be covering taxes. I'd be getting $6, and then I'd be getting $6 extra for the business. Yeah, at 25, it'd be like 375 for tax, and then 1060 split between self and business. Dude, I have so much water to drink. I haven't drank shit today. I don't even think I've really eaten, but still, it's all beside the point. Makes sense. Oh shit. Oh, I just realized there's no more. I have no more butane. I'm running low on everything for smoking. Like I probably got enough to get me through the night, and in the morning for lighting things on fire, and then that's it. Fuck. Fuck. No. I have an entire list of shit I can't buy because I don't have enough fucking money because I don't have a fucking job or an income. If that's what you're talking about. At the moment, I have $50 to try to figure out where to spend out of 445 that I need to get. Not including next month's bills. Actually, make that. Go ahead and make that 550 because I need weed and butane now. Oh yeah, I wanted to watch 1408. I forgot about that. Hey, I'm gonna watch 1408 tonight. Fucking love that movie. You know, John Cusack was at the No Kings protest. Speaking of John Cusack, that's pretty cool with that sack. Yeah, that's the cool room about the haunted hotel room. And Samuel L. Jackson has he's bald and like has golden eyebrows or some shit. Oh no, he just says you should paint your eyebrows gold with that haunted house bullshit you're trying to sell me. It'd spook the kids more. That's what he says. Something like that. Not that I've seen that movie in the last decade or anything, but oh yeah, I somehow ended up on a brief portion of TikTok where they were talking about like I guess it would be the further left saying that the No Kings protests weren't doing anything and that they weren't doing them right. I always like it when, you know, the Trumpies MAGA gets on and they're like, y'all out here skipping work for, you know, standing around holding these signs doing what? And like never once does anybody ever fucking think to realize that January 6th was a Wednesday and every No Kings protest so far has been on a Saturday. You know, on the weekend when most people don't work. You know, I also find it just stupefying people that also go on TikTok like asking about how to find out about more and like how do you guys know about this? I just you know Googled it again. I'm on the website now. And the first thing on here is a little email register button to sign up for notifications. Yeah. All right. I went and signed up for it, and now let's see. Oh, look at that. I've already got an email. about what's next. There's an event Tuesday. A mass call from 8 to 9 p.m. Eastern Standard. They literally have a YouTube. They literally have a YouTube with barely any subscribers. So they're going to be having a live on Tuesday on what they're going to do next. So you'll find out on Tuesday. Tune in at fucking, I guess, what time is it right now in Bigfoot? What time is it right now? 7? Oh, wait. God damn it. What time is it right now? You still checking? Hold on, let me get my glasses. Jesus. All right. So Tuesday at 6 p.m. for you. Go to their YouTube and you will find out what to do next and what it is on. I'm gonna go ahead and fucking subscribe to that shit. God damn, they've only got 14,000 subscribers. 14,000 subscribers. Now I feel like I should make a TikTok. Jesus Christ. Not that, you know, I really have any reach. I still get the shit views and interaction. Fucking no kings. God damn it. Just said no research. I literally gave you a step-by-step guide as I was doing it. You Google No Kings, you go to their website, you sign up for their bullshit. Then you get a link in your email. Then it takes you to their YouTube. There's their fucking YouTube. I sent it on Discord. There's their website. Yeah, but see, that's the funny thing, because like I say the same shit. Well, except for I don't cosplay and I don't have any videos that do well. But no, but I have There's several other people that I know of that like their entire content is nothing but yapping, and they do phenomenally well. Well, maybe not phenomenally well, but at least well enough. One of them's newer. One of them's been around for years, and also has like an OF. But yeah, god damn it, I keep thinking of people like that. I'm like, well, they got engagement, they got fucking views. Shit. If I just keep doing it, but nope, I keep doing it, and then I get even less views. I did that the other day. I posted because like I hit 500 views on a video, so I was like, oh cool, like I'll post a couple more, and they literally only got another view for one single view for over 24 hours, and then they've now accumulated 3 to 4. I'm currently trying to multitask and hand it up. Your mom's trying to multitask. Oh, you sound weird as hell. Let's see. Yeah, one of my videos is still at 3 views. The other one's at 5, and my PC error one is now at 8 views from 2 days ago. I did try 2 different takes on, my veiny arm, but they were fairly equal. Like one, I did a TikTok um suggested song, and the other one I did a popular Sabrina Carpenter song. No, I just did. That's right. I just did a song that I liked. But they're both fairly close. Like the one with the self-chosen song has 569 views, 35 likes. But then the other one with the TikTok sound has 398 views and 23 likes. Not that big of a difference. Damn, you're getting 600 for cosplay? See, that's why I need to do that. Do some thirst traps. Maybe I can get up into the 600s. I don't want to edit this shit. That's the problem. I've got hundreds, if not thousands of ideas, but I don't want to fucking edit a goddamn thing. Like, realistically, I've seen two variations of the Sabrina Carpenter. Which one is it? Tears? Yeah. The Tears transition that I would love to try to fucking pull off. But A, I've never really been great at transitions. And B, I don't want to fucking try it. Seems like a whole lot of annoying work. I don't like editing. Yeah, see, that's the other problem. I would much prefer, using the Adobe Suite rather than any other software because I know how to use the Adobe Suite. But, not like fluently, just that's what I've learned on. I've taken every Adobe course and I've used it a lot more than, anything else. Oh shit, I'd have more content if I did more content. Thanks, Albert Einstein. Oh shit, we're actually hitting in the green now. Ah, I'm gonna reset this. If we can stay green 15 minutes, I think we might try a Silent Hill. You still got time too. You don't have to go to bed yet. Oh, it went piggy dipped. Oh wow, that dipped a lot. Never mind. I got excited. Didn't get anything up in the next hour. It does seem to be better, but it's still dipping. And now it's staying around 10% instead of close to 30. That's cool, I guess. But yeah, I was just about to say like that's my next project to try to figure out the fuck's wrong is why streaming once again has become annoying. Like again, I feel like it's probably okay for 90% of the situations, but I don't want to test it and I don't want to chance it. Oh, so I'm out. Yeah, this is my last smoke, I guess. And I may not even get that. Oh Jesus. Peekaboo. Yeah. See, what I'm disappointed is even after waiting for 2 weeks for those ribbons to get here for those PlayStation controllers, I haven't been able to fix a single fucking one of them. Even after all that goddamn time spent on that translucent one and getting it back to, decent quality, it still doesn't work. That needs a new joystick, and the ribbon doesn't fit on one of them. The ribbon didn't, well, it worked, but it didn't help on another one of them. And then the other one is fine. It just also needs a joystick. Very, very upsetting. Are you in the mood for a crusty peanut butter and jelly? Or shall I throw that out? Put it in the compostables. I flipped it over so the other side will dry out a little more in case you want a real crusty one. Oh, you don't like jelly? Okay. I'm glad that's the only stipulation you're concerned about. So just throw it out. Yeah, because you don't like jelly. You didn't say nothing about because of how gross that is that it's all crusty and dried out from sitting out for so goddamn long. You just don't like jelly. That is the part where we lost you. Ooh, my other dongle's in Arizona. Arizona. As of 3:30. Oh wait, it left Arizona at 3:30. Nice. That means it should be here by tomorrow. And then out for delivery next day, which day early probably, hopefully. Which was the original time I was hoping it was going to come. Yeah, it's disgusting because you don't like jelly. You clarified that. You should probably throw that out. And honestly speaking, I can't stand jelly on sandwiches. Meaning that if there were no jelly on that sandwich, you would therefore probably have me save that sandwich, put it in an envelope, throw a couple stamps on it, send it to you so that you could consume it at your leisure. You're disgusting because you've been sitting out. That makes no sense. You're just sandwichist. Oh. Now I'm the one creating an argument. Do your job. I know, I know. You remember that bones or no bones TikTok shit that used to be going around? I found something so much better. You're gonna gaslight me? I was just spitting facts about languages. I found this lady that has foxes. I can't remember the one fox's name, but she goes to try to pet him and to see if he's got spicy beans or no spicy beans. Cause like sometimes he's or no, yeah, sweet beans or spicy beans. Sometimes he's sweet and like, you know, wants to be scratched, and sometimes, you know, he viciously tries to eat her fingers. You know, you could, in all reality, take this crusty ass sandwich and peel it apart like an Oreo and then just lick the peanut butter side. Like some sort of feral ass gremlin after midnight. See, I feel like that's so much funnier to me, not only because like I vividly pictured it, but because like I was actively ripping it apart and looking at it as I was describing that. And now my fingers have peanut butter and jelly on them. I'll be right back. I was just I was just picturing you know, like spazzing out like Donnie fucking Thornberry from the Wild Thornberries, peeling apart crusty ass peanut butter sandwich, chucking the jelly side across the goddamn room. But of course, you know, since it's a cartoon, it goes directly off the wall after it sticks into the garbage. You saw a fox on your walk. What the fuck? Shh. Don't worry about it. Yeah, I thought it was quite funny as well. Speaking of funny, I've actually, for once in my life, followed two comedians on TikTok. They actually seem to have highbrow humor and not just, actual shit jokes. Where's my fucking phone? Sammy Obeid and Victor Petroscan. I've only seen a few videos of theirs. Well, okay, take that back. Seen a lot of videos of theirs, but it's been more recently. So like, I'm not entirely familiar with them, but I've seen enough to I'd rather that stuff on my For You page, so I'm trying to get more of that instead of like, that fucking Theo Vaughn and Tony Hitchcliffe and all that them shits. Yeah, no, you probably won't recognize those names. I sure as fuck don't. But no, they seem, A, very anti MAGA, B, very pro Palestine. And skipping all the way to D, just overly all more informed and intellectually competent than 90% of their audience, even, including myself. Here, I'll see if I can send you a picture on the Discord. Oh, look at that! Hey, there's more than one? Those guys. You know what's funny? I distinctly remember spending like weeks, if not months, trying to turn on my memory integrity, and I literally just spent a week trying to turn it off again. Only trying to turn it more off than it was before. What the fuck? I just saw a TikTok of them burying their own dog, a little chihuahua. And the comments were exactly kind of what you'd expect. Well, maybe not entirely, but they were pretty on point and very, very accurate and great. Although I feel like, you know, some of the more specific ones you wouldn't quite understand yourself, like Rick Grimes, the look on his face, that scene. I forgot what season that was, but goddamn, yeah. Rick was very defeated, to say the least. Oh my god, I need to eat dinner food. I guess I could just reheat pizza. I can do that. A little slice of pizza. I need to drink so much more water. Yeah, no. I don't know what's going on. All I know is I fucking hate technology. And the fact that I can never get any answers from anybody smarter than me at this. Not saying that I'm fucking smart at this, but like, god damn it. Like on my mouse situation, I had 15 comments on that. Out of those 15, only 2 of them were actual legitimate suggestions. Everything else was, the standard, what you would try if know what you're doing, or, type it in Google at least once. Like, I'm not looking for your generic Facebook responses. God damn it, that's why I tried to give so much information in the video on what I have tried. In fact, if you would have watched more than 3 seconds, you probably would have figured out that I did say, each generation of USB. I remember that now. I did. I went through. I was like, I've tried USB 2.0, 3.1, 3.0. None of them fucking work. Did you try switching USB ports? God damn it. This is why I don't like asking questions on the internet sometimes. Yeah, you might get the answer you need, but you'll get far more of the answers you don't, and then it just ends up like a Google search page with all the information you already have and don't need. Yeah, the one dude that I tagged ended up saying like try booting from Flash, which honestly was going to be my next step. I just really didn't want to try that because like that's a little bit beyond my pay grade. I mean, like, I've done that. I've booted from Flash because like that's how I installed my custom Windows shit and whatnot, and Windows the first couple times, but like I don't want to do that. I don't like booting from Flash for like anything else but a fresh install. Yeah, I mean, like, I don't have that great of an attention span either, mostly because of the ADHD, but also partly because of internet culture. So, yeah. But I do like to think that, I'm not just smarter than the average bear, but a little more attentive, as the kids say. Like, I swear to God, I feel like I'm the guy in Idiocracy. Like, my IQ is like 72, but everybody else around me and in the world seems to be at like 15 or less. I'm the only one left that can figure out that the square block goes in the square hole, not in the circle. See, for me, I don't know. I think it just depends on the person because, like, I feel like I'm generally fully, maybe overly attentive, especially listening, unless I've found you to be ignorant and I just don't like you, and know for a fact that you're just going to talk in circles about something you have no fucking clue about the whole goddamn time. The only way that I have trouble not or trouble paying attention is if like I legitimately don't understand what you're talking about. Like if you're talking to me about some PC related shit, but you know more than me, and I don't know what you're doing, then I'm gonna fucking start to lose track. Like, well, I don't know how these go together, and I'm gonna get stuck. Like, I don't know what that means. How do you do that? And then like go from there, you know? Yeah, exactly. Like I start physically shaking because like it gives me so much anxiety that I'm like, oh my god, you're so goddamn stupid. You have no fucking clue what you're talking about. You're just going in a goddamn circles trying to convince yourself that you know what the fuck's going on, and you don't even understand how to get there. I just start repeating, you know, the conclusion over and over as they, are saying it but not getting there yet. And then eventually after like multiple of that and yep, exactly. Yep, that, yep. Then I just walk away. I used to stand around a lot more, but I'm trying to conserve my mental health as much as possible these days. I already don't want to live. Oh no, I glare regardless. My manager told me that Oh, the manager that hired me last. He was like, you know, you ever have anybody tell you like you have the most intense, like absolutely unbreakable eye contact? Then he started going off about how intimidating it is. I was like, huh, no, nobody said that. Good to know. I've trained. I've worked hard for this. And since then, I have noticed, like, man, when people are talking to me, like, they really try to avoid looking at me. Like, they barely make eye contact. I mean, it depends. Like, if I'm trying to recall something, yeah, I do the classic look away. It's like bioengineered into everybody. Because just like when you're taking a picture, you can only reminisce about something if you're looking slightly to the left. Oh no, I will keep even more intense eye contact for strangers. I was always the one used for reading people in my 20s, though. Through the, you know, festivities and extravaganzas. That's because you're a normal neurodivergent. I almost said neurotypical. I have personally trained to dominate the opposition. Unknowingly, but you know. you get beat enough as a child, you're bound to adapt a little. Science experiments on yourself. Get a goddamn shock collar and shock yourself every time you look away. You could just get a TENS unit, you know? Be a little less electrocution. Are you aware what a TENS unit is? I had a feeling. It's not a normal thing to know about, really. One of those. You recognize it yet? She's got him on her elbow there, but yeah. There we go. Nobody's got him on there. Oh, she's got him on her lower back. Lower back. They're the little electrodes that you can electrocute yourself with. I thought the no was for those. You gotta reply quicker, have a quicker internet, and a quicker internet service. Although I'm not live on the quickest, which is TikTok. I actually have 2 of those that I've had for over 20 years. I remember getting them was a fucking pain in the ass. Because there was no Amazon back then. I had to go to some random nursing warehouse out in LA. And yeah, it was weird. I am replying quickly. Okay, Peppa. Yeah, the moral of the story was you're on YouTube and it's a shit signal and it's behind. But even if it wasn't, yeah, whatever. Thought I had an idea of what I was gonna eat, but I don't. Oh yeah, it was a slice of pizza. Oh, look at that. We're back in the green again. Oh, never mind. We dipped. Dude, I don't know what's been going on with that this week. But I wish I was more capable of figuring out how to fucking fix it. What at 8 p.m.? Would be nice to. Is it 8 p.m.? Oh shit. It is. For you? It's time to bid you adieu. Adieu? Although. Oh, yeah. That too. Well, I suppose I'll let you go do the sleep thing. Go see what's going on with the Ariel thing. I don't think she's feeling too good. She didn't want any breakfast food. Hasn't even asked for many snacks. But yeah, you have a good night. We'll see you next time. And I swear to God, if you're gonna be here in the morning and I'm on in the morning and we end up having a green signal, I'm just gonna fucking bust out some Silent Hill while we have the opportunity. So the moment we have a consecutive green, I'm gonna fucking do that. But yeah, good night.